mean, what's the most important thing that you need to, skill that you need to have, or thing that you need to know in order to be a, you know, a beadworker of the quality that you are? I mean, what is it, what's the key to really being a good beadworker?
Well, I guess would be, you know, like I learned, you know, the qualities and the things that I learned from my mom, you know, was to, you know, to do things and to do them to the best, in the best way that you can, and to, you know, to always be able to be proud of something that you've made. You know, even like the moccasins, I always try to make sure that my kids and my grandchildren are wearing, you know, pieces, and their moccasins don't have holes in them, and you know, I always want to make sure that my, you know, my work, everything that I've ever made, I always say that I guarantee it. If it falls apart, or if it tears, or if it, you know, the beads start coming off, you know, you can bring it back to me and I'll fix it. And all of, you know, I always try to put part of me into everything that I bead.
Can you give me an example of how you put part of you into one of these pieces?
Like this year, this outfit right here I made for my grandson. And as I was beading it, and you know, knowing that I wanted, you know, him to look his best, and I wanted him to, you know, to always, you know, carry on and to be able to dance. I would pray for him, you know, and as I was doing the work, you know, for each one of them when I'm working on this, you know, and I pray for them, and I, you know, asked that, you know, when they wear these things, that they wear them with pride, and they wear them, you know, with all the love that, you know, I try to put into them while I'm making them, while I'm doing them. There'll always be, you know, like I said, I go to powwows now and I see things that I've made for people, and it always brings, you know, a sense of pride and a good feeling to see those things and those people wearing them as they go out and they dance, you know. And I think I have tried to pass on the things that I learned from my mom and from my grandmother, from my yaya, and you know, when I do things, I always want to make sure, you know, that if they were here, they would see that they would be proud of me for what I've done. And I think that I've done that. I think that I've made my ancestors proud by what I do.